Hi guys, today we're going to look at the power braking. We're going to look at the five brakes, so that'll be covering male and female brakes for tournaments. But of course you can apply the same principles to your grading brakes. First thing we're going to look at from the theory of power is reaction force. So there's two parts that the general talked about. One is when your opponent's running at you, so this doesn't apply to the board. The other part is it's really about effective mass, pulling one hand to the hip to add more rotation, more rotational velocity or momentum or force or kinetic energy, whatever you like to call it. So it looks a bit like this. Like lots and lots of rotational mass. So next is the knife hand, which is a great demonstration of concentration. So there's several elements to concentration. One's hitting the vital spot on the opponent. So of course you want to hit the line if you're using plastic boards, or you just want to hit the board if it's wood. You don't want to miss, right? Next one is the tool. You want to use a nice small tool. So the knife hand's nice and sharp. It literally slices the board open, whereas a backhand or a back fist would require more force because the force is spread out over an area. And the other bit, which is my favorite, is using the large muscles to throw the middle-sized muscles to throw the small muscles. So the concentration, summation of force, it's called in sports science and physical education. So here we go. So the next two things we're going to look at are breath control and mass, and we're going to look at the yopcha jirigi, side piercing kick for that. So mass, you want to take a lot of your body weight to your target, obviously, because the more that you put into the break, the more you'll get out of it. It's as simple as that. And breath control, you'll know when you see it. So speed is the next thing that we're going to look at from the theory of power. Most people think that they want to do a fast kick. Well, there's two different kinds of fast. There's a kick that doesn't take a long time to perform, so a short duration kick, or there's a kick that has a high end speed, and you want the second one. So the curve of your speed on a graph should look like this. You want to get faster and faster, but you want that accuracy. If you go like this, you kick really fast, but the accuracy drops off and you may not succeed. So. And the last technique, bandeirolho chagi, reverse turning kick, we're going to look at equilibrium, balance. So the literature describes two kinds. Static, which is things like when you're standing on the spot, so having good stability while you're staying on the spot. And then there's dynamic, which really applies to this technique. You have to be balanced even though you're moving. If you lose balance, you may hurt yourself, you may miss the board, you may not get the technique quite right. And of course, if you fall over in a tournament, you're probably going to be disallowed for that break because you haven't performed it in a way that's safe for you. So that's about safety of the competitors.